Okay, so obviously, this is all their rating information, and they have some underwriting built into it as well. Um, ask how many losses have a how many losses has it incurred? When was it built? Now, obviously, we typically get the year of construction on our
Right.
systems, but this is just asking for these big buckets of when was it built versus how we do it. So again, I mean, we
We
can,
need to put our year built into appropriate bucket.
yeah, basically. Um, so let's just say, because like, all right, so this that actual building was built pre 1994. It is frame. How old's the roof? Again, there's buckets. They don't do, they don't ask for the actual year. They just ask for the buckets. So we can do it how we want to do it. Let's just say it's that.
I think it's always better to do what we do, the year, because then no matter what the other system may have,
We can
give it
adjust.
to them.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. Here are the drop downs that they have now. This is not as comprehensive of what we normally do, um, but that's all they offer. So there's not a whole lot. If it's none of these four that we put unknown and they're happy with it, so that's on them. Again, we can map it or we can just go with these five if we want to. I'm happy either way. Um, so let's do that, and then you enter in
And
the building value. So this,
ultimately, it would be better to map.
I'm sorry.
Ultimately, it would be better to map to keep our side consistent.
Yeah, that's fine. Um, so you put the value of the building in, or what you're wanting to insure coverage value. So this would be this. This is a little bit tricky because this is not necessarily a building value. I said that incorrectly. It's actually the value of whatever we put in per the request of the agent. We are allowed to put in the summation of the building contents and BI limit together. We're allowed to do that because I know it because they trained us that way. They just ask for a coverage value. They don't distinguish what it is. So I think to keep things simple in this build out, I think we just do the same thing.
Some of the coverages under
But we just
building.
yeah we just say no, we just say coverage value. We don't define it. I don't want to get in this whole thing of having to our agents or us having to add in a building contents and BI limit like we do now. I just want that field to be what it is, just like you see on the screen.
Okay.
All right. So then you save it, and then you
That
generate.
was per location so far, right?
I'm sorry.
Wasn't even per. This was on a location level.
Correct.
Okay.
And then you basically hit generate quote. If all goes well, it'll give you a price.
Okay.
Further to
All right.
that, it actually it sends you the quote via email. So it's going to be sitting in my inbox in just a moment, but it's available immediately here. So I'm not sure. I assume this their API would return this document or the text string that we could build the document from. Whatever. Kind of like what I guess ACIC does and Crum and those people. It sends this whole thing back. Yeah. So the amount payable was 30 grand, which was that 2%. From 5% to 3% of the 1.5 million. So you see here 5 to 3,
Mhm.
which is 2% of the 1.5.